with that maniac.
Go! What are you waiting for?
That thing better not crap back there.
Can't house train an eagle, dude. Not without stealing its soul.
Hi and welcome back. Web series are all highly rated by IMDb users and critics alike. So if you're looking for something new to watch in the new year, be sure to check out one of these great series. Number 10. Reacher. Jack Reacher has his first experience in Margrave when he arrives in the town. Reacher therefore attempts to discover what happened to the notorious demise of a musician when he is arrested upon arrival in the city as the prime suspect. After this event, he gives all of his strength toward trying to prove his innocence and searching for answers to this pursuit. Reacher has a 8.1 rating in IMDb and a 91% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Break the hands of 3 drunk kids.
There's 4 of us.
One of you's got to drive to the hospital.
Number 9. Peacemaker. The Peacemaker is an action television show that centers on Christopher Smith, a pacifist diplomat and the son of a Nazi death camp commander who established Pax Institute, which works against the United States' tyrannical governments and warlords. Christopher Smith is a peaceful individual and will do whatever he must to secure it, even if it means killing anyone who stands between him and peace. Peacemaker has a 8.3 rating in IMDb and a 89% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Grenade blows up like 2 people.
How many people does this blow up?
I don't know. I invented it this morning.
What?
Eat peace, mother!
Number 8. The Bear. Carmen Berzatto, a brilliant young chef from the finest dining world, must return to run her family's sandwich shop, the original beef of Chicagoland, after a painful death in her family. Carmi must translate the bittersweet pleasures of trading in Michelin-star restaurants for his kitchen with neurotic and rebellious workforces and strained family connections, while battling the prodding sensation of his brother's suicide. The Bear has a 8.5 rating in IMDb and a 91% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Eventually.
Time to try the new sandwiches.
Yo, this shit looks different.
What do you think?
It's redundant and white, just like you.
Number 7. Spike's family. Twilight, a secret agent designated only as Twilight, requests that he begin a family as part of his undercover-shaped mission. Unknown to him, this includes his longtime spouse, Yor, who is an undercover assassin. Anya is their daughter, who has psychic abilities, and a dog who was from a lab that gave the animal the ability to tell the future. Since these 4 topics must unite as a family, they must function as a team. Spike's family has a 8.6 rating in IMDb and a 91% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
救いたくて俺はスパイになったんだ。
あなたたち、とっても素敵な家族ね。
父ものすごい嘘つき。でもかっこいい嘘つき。
Number 6. House of the Dragon. It centers on the Targaryen house, a location only 200 years prior. The Targaryen family survived the destruction of Valyria to set up a house on Dragonstone, from where Aegon I conquered Westeros. The Targaryens are one of the great families that ruled the freehold of Valyria. To maintain their winning streak, they trained and strengthened their dragons to fight, usually beneath the shield of a 3-horned dragon gules that threw fire. In addition to Targaryens, there is the Lord of House Velaryon, or known as the Sea Serpent, a Valyrian bloodline older than House Targaryen and one of the most famous nautical adventurers in the history of Westeros. But every Lord of 7 Kingdoms has his faithful hand, and this is none other than Otto Hightower, who faithfully and loyally serves both his king and his country. Next to him is Alicent Hightower, his daughter, and one of the most beautiful women in the 7 Kingdoms brought up at the Red Keep. House of the Dragon has a 8.6 rating in IMDb and 83% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Duty, where is sacrifice? Now they see you as you are.
Number 5. 2521. The script is set in the year 1998 and follows the story of kids who are ready to follow their dreams again after having their dreams taken away. 2 people first meet when they are 22 and 18 years old and grow to be a pair years later when they turn 25 and 21. Hiro is a member of the high school's fencing team. Due to the global financial crisis in Southeast Asia, the high school fencing team is disbanded. Taking advantage of all the challenges, she becomes a member of the national fencing team. The collapse of the Korean financial system is also linked to the failure of her father's company. This leads to an incredible transformation for Baekhyun Jin from a life of luxury to poverty. While studying, he works as a newspaper delivery boy on the side. Later, he becomes a sports reporter for a broadcasting network. 2521 has an 8.6 rating in IMDB and a 96% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
잠깐만. 이름이 뭐야?
나희도. 넌 이름이 뭔데?
백이지.
Number 4. Alchemy of Souls. Set in a fictional country called Daeho, or the Great Seal Island that does not exist in history or on maps. It is about the love and development of young wizards as they overcome their twisted lives due to a forbidden magic spell called a chemistry of souls that allows souls to inhabit somebody else's body. A unique assassin named Naksu is depicted as an unfortunate soul being held captive in a frail body by a noble under the name of Mu Deokjangyuk's obedient servant in the country. The young noble, Jang-uk, has a shameful secret hiding from him about his unusual birth. He pleads with the resourceful assassin to help him in changing his fate. Alchemy of Souls has an 8.7 rating in IMDb and an 87% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
지금 송림 안에 한원님이 있습니다.
내가 돕지 않으면 너 여기서 무사히 못 나가. 한원 있는 게 들키면 죽을 테니까.
Number 3. Heartstopper. Nick Nelson and Charlie Spring were both Jewish residents of an all-boys grammar school. Charlie, a height, obsessed, homosexual worrier, and Nick, a light-hearted rugby player, were one day selected to sit beside one another in a classroom. Charlie initially doesn't consider Nick legible to someone of his sexual orientation. Yet as time goes on, his affection for Nick intensifies and it becomes even more than friendship. Heartstopper is a story about love, friendship, and loyalty. The use of all the small stories about Nick and Charlie's lives that together compose something larger. Heartstopper has a 8.7 rating in IMDb and a 97% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes. Number 2. Severance. A story set at Lumen Industries, an organization that seeks to generate a balance among people's work and lifestyles through a new procedure that enables the separation of their employees' recollections of life and work. The story follows Mark Scout, a corporate chief at Lumen Industries whose employees are excused from using the procedure for life. Mark is attracted by mysteries, so he'll start questioning the attainability of what is occurring in the company when he sees one. Severance has an 8.7 rating in IMDb and a 93% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
What is it we actually do here?
Number 1. Extraordinary Attorney Woo. Diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, age 27, Woo Young-woo graduated at the top of her class from the renowned Seoul National University and U Seattle due to her high IQ of 164, impressive memory, and creative thought process. Bilingual like a lawyer, she sometimes faces issues socially. Extraordinary Attorney Woo has a 8.8 rating in IMDb and a 92% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes. Do you like this video? Check others' videos here and subscribe to be notified about our most recent videos. See you next time. Goodbye.